Tucked away on an unassuming residential street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, sits one of the most influential modern soul factories in the world, Daptone Studios. Known for its dedication to vintage recording techniques and its role in launching the retro soul revival, Daptone isn't just a studio. It's a movement. With analog tape rolling and warm tube amps humming, Daptone Studios captures the raw, honest essence of soul, funk, and gospel in a way few modern facilities dare to attempt. Founded in the early 2000s by Gabriel Roth, also known as Bosco Man, and Neil Sugarman, Daptone Studios began as a homegrown mission to recapture the magic of soul's golden age. The building, a modest two-story house, was transformed into a sonic time capsule, complete with vintage microphones, analog mixing consoles, and reel-to-reel tape machines. Every inch of the space was designed to prioritize feel over perfection, vibe over polish. At the heart of the studio is the ethos of authenticity. Daptone records live to tape, with musicians playing together in real time, capturing the energy of the room and the chemistry between artists. It's the opposite of sterile, overproduced digital music. The imperfections are celebrated, and the soul is always front and center. The studio's distinctive sound is gritty, warm, and unmistakably human. Daptone's breakout star was Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. Jones, a late-blooming powerhouse with a voice full of fire and grit, embodied the studio's spirit. Her records, tracked almost entirely at Daptone, resurrected the visceral energy of 1960s soul with a modern urgency. Albums like Naturally, 100 Days, 100 Nights, and I Learned the Hard Way didn't just make waves. They set a new standard for soul music in the 21st century. The Dap Kings, the studio's in-house band, were more than session musicians. They were the beating heart of the operation. Known for their airtight grooves, vintage instrumentation, and impeccable timing, the Dap Kings also became the backing band for Amy Winehouse's Back to Black, one of the most iconic albums of the 2000s. Several members flew to London to record with producer Mark Ronson, bringing the Daptone sound to the global stage. Beyond Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, Daptone Studios has worked with a range of artists who share a love for raw, organic music. Charles Bradley, the screaming eagle of soul, released his heart-wrenching albums through the label, recorded with the same old-school techniques that made his voice feel like it was coming from another time. Other Daptone-affiliated acts include Antibalas, the Budos Band, Naomi Shelton and the Gospel Queens, and Son and Star, all recorded within the studio's analog walls. Despite its growing fame, Daptone Studios remains refreshingly humble. There's no fancy sign, no high-tech lobby, just a house with a story and sound bigger than its physical space. It's a place where soul isn't just a genre, but a mission. The studio has become a beacon for artists tired of digital overprocessing and hungry for music that breathes. In an age dominated by plugins, presets, and pristine production, Daptone Studios continues to remind the world what music is supposed to feel like. Warm, alive, real. It's not about chasing charts. It's about chasing chills. The kind you get when the right chord hits at the right moment, and it's all captured, flaws and all, on magnetic tape. Daptone Studios has carved out its place in music history by looking backward to move forward. And as long as the tape keeps rolling in Brooklyn, the soul revival will never stop.